Hello guys, and welcome back to another cold episode. On today's episode, we're back with episode 4, I think, of the climbing the ranks one card at a time. One card at a time, that's the name of this. But I haven't made... This isn't the deck that we're playing. This isn't what we are going to be playing. If you haven't watched the previous episodes, I would highly suggest going back and watching those. You can look for the title one card at a time. But this is what we will be working towards. Now, it's been a while since I've actually done this, but I decided to go ahead and put together basically a goal to work towards for our deck. I've already gone through and pulled for the cards like the Stardust stuff and the tunings and all of that stuff. I did that off camera. And the reason for that was just to get the materials for card crafting. As you can see, I have materials for card crafting, and to obtain the cards that we may need. As you see, like a lot of these cards are currently available to us. But this is basically what we are working towards. So that is the end goal. Currently, where we are at is here. It's not the greatest, but it exists. Now, I didn't actually add a card since the last episode, and I think the reason for that is because I wanted to make sure that I knew what we wanted to build towards, and I think what I want to add is a junk converter, if I can. So yeah, I'm going to generate 3 of these just real quick, and we are going to just throw one of those in here, and I'm going to take out some cards. We're going to take out, Kunai with Chain is okay. I think I'm going to take out an MST and a level 3 guy. Yeah, so this is the deck list that we will be going towards. I just think that Junk Converter, along with any tuner, basically gets us full combo, which more or less just means Junk Speeder. I really wish that we could put in another like end boss, such as like a shooting Quasar, or not shooting Quasar, Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, or something like that, but alas, it's just not really that feasible. So let's hop into our game and see how this goes. Before we get on to the rest of the video, did you know that 70% of the people who watch my content aren't subscribed? If you end up liking the content, consider subscribing. You can always unsubscribe later if you end up not liking it. Anyway, let's get on to the rest of the video. Alright, here we are, and if we win, we'll gain a rank. We lose, the coin flip feels bad. Going second, I think, is okay with this deck. We do have a lot of haymakers, like, for example, the Lightning Storm, the Regekis, and the like. So, there's that. Smashing Ground's not bad. Tuning's not bad. We have the Turret Warrior. We have... it's okay. We'll see what our opponent does. If they make, like, a Helka Fibrax, we just... I mean, can we out that? No. So, yeah. Set 1, pass. How many cards in their extra deck do they have? 5! Oh, what is this? Okay, it's just a 2,000 attack point Bungus. This is what you like to see. This is what should be in bronze. I'm okay with it. And we draw the MST for turn like a... Yes! Yes! Alright, let's get rid of the back row. Defense draw. Fantastic. Alright, let's get rid of the front row. Goodbye. Let's go tuning. Spells are crazy. Let's add to hand, obviously, Junk Synchron. Dump Junk Converter. Dang it. Okay. We shall normal Beckoned, and then special the turret over the Beckoned. I wish I could have done this with Crowned. That would have been so much nicer, just to get it into the grave for Junk Synchron as follow-up. But that's okay. 3k to the dome. We shall pass the turn. How much do you want to bet? They drop their own Smashing Ground or equivalent spell to just out our guy. My guess is pretty likely. But a 3k attack point monster is very nice. Now, we could just also normal summon the Junk Synchron in order to go for a Colossal Fighter. Not the worst, but... What are you setting? What are you setting? Where'd these set cards come from? What the... Oh, baby, that's nasty. Okay, cool. Junk Converter immediately gets to show off its use right here. So we're going to pitch the Junk Converter. Called by? No called by. Cool. Fantastic. So let's search up the Junk Synchron. We're going to normal summon the Junk Synchron. Activate the effect. Targeting the Junk Converter. Called by. No. Fantastic. Fantastic, fantastic. And now we can still special a Junk Synchron as well as a Jet Synchron off of the Junk Speeder here, which is pretty nice. So we're going to put this in the extra monster zone just because, I mean, we're not doing anything else. Okay, Junk Speeder activate, Junk Converter activate, special back the Junk Synchron. So we're going to have 2 Junk Synchrons as well as a Jet Synchron on our field. Hopefully we don't get torrentialed. Yay! Let's go! Okay, it's going to summon all of them into defense. That's a-okay. We're going to summon this guy and this guy. Do I have a 6? I do! I do! Let's go. I could also make this guy. If this card attacks defense position motion, inflicts piercing battle damage. If this card inflicts damage, battle damage to your opponent, it gains 300 attack. Ooh, let's go for that guy instead. Let's use the Junk Speeder here. And we'll go for this guy. Flamvel. Flamvel, yeah. Don't torrential me. I will be very upset. Colossal Fighter is bigger than Turret Warrior at this point because we have a lot of warriors in the grave. We have 1, 2, 3. And we'd have 4, 5 in the grave. So, yeah. Let's go for this guy. I really want to know what they have. I really do. I am the scared. Can't really do anything with this guy currently, so let's just go to battle. No Mirror Force. I am almost certain my opponent has a Mirror Force or something of the like. Yes? Maybe? They're reading Ring of Destruction. What are you Ring of Destructioning? They probably click the Colossal Fighter. Yeah. Okay, we both take the damage, the 28. Inflict piercing. Oh, they have something in damage calc. Ah, defense draw. Okay. Okay, let's go into... can I go into... I can't go into Nitro. Okay, so I will just pass the turn here. I mean, that Ring of Destruction basically did its job. Yeah, we don't have a monster on our field, but I'm not too worried. We do have this guy. I'm feeling pretty good. They only have 5 extra decks, so I'm feeling pretty comfortable with that. They're probably just playing like classic beatdown, just good cards. They didn't even touch the extra deck. So, there's that. And next turn, if our Junk Synchron survives, we can normal the Crowned and go for a Junk Warrior. And Shard of Greed. Ooh, okay, so here's the thing. Yeah, I think I do activate the Shard of Greed. Activate Shard of Greed. Normal Crowned. Go into Warrior. I was trying to think if I wanted to get Junk or Jet Synchron onto our field because it would give our Junk Warrior a boost. But alas, no. It's all good though. Lethal? Good game. These are the decks we want to see in lower ranks. Cool. So I gotta put another card into the deck. Let's do that. And there is the rank up. Feels good, man. Okay, so there are a few cards that I'm thinking of putting into our deck. One is the Shooting Riser Dragon. This gives us more access to a wider pool of synchro monsters, or more importantly, just boss monsters. As you saw there, having a 7 would have been nice. We could have brought back the Jet Synchron in order to go into that 7, but it's not really the greatest of 7s. And there isn't really another 7 that we play in the end deck, so I don't really want to throw something in that could end up clogging things. However, we could also throw in a little bit more consistency by adding in another junk converter or something of the like, another 2 for us to go into off of our junk synchron. Now again, with all of that being said, we don't really have the best end boards, so I think the play is to go for either a junk converter or a Caligu Crow. So those are the 2 options. I think we want to go for actually a... Well, no, we only have this one dark type. Yeah, so I think we will go for the junk converter here. And I am going to take out one of the traps. Let's take out the kunai with chain. Alright, let's hop into the next duel. Alright, here we are, and I see this mate, and I immediately get scared. Reason being, oftentimes when people are playing that mate, it feels like they are playing more competent strategies. They have like a familiar understanding of what the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is. So let's find out. Yeah, it looks like they're playing the full 15-card extra deck, but we did draw a very solid... Oh, no, it's 12 cards. We did draw a very solid going second hand. With the Monster Reborn, Smashing Ground, Mystical Space Typhoon, if they end up setting up a boss monster, we might be able to get it to our side of the field, which is pretty nice. Oh, maybe not. Okay, this could be problematic for us. It depends on how far they can go with their combo. Out comes the Crimson Resonator, and I think at this point they go for... Oh. Uh-huh. Hulk? I swear if they make Hulk. If they make Hulkifibrax right now. End phase. Oh, that is not exactly what I was expecting. Okay. Memory of an Adversary. That's actually pretty good. I'm not going to Smashing Ground. I'm gonna Shard of Greed. I'm going to set 1. I'm going to set 2, and I'm going to set 3. And we're gonna pass. I don't think I'm going to die, but there's a chance. I think with Memory of an Adversary, we should be okay. But sadly, we don't really have any form of interaction. That is quite possibly the best normal summon for them. Yeah, that's like full combo. So, uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Let's hope we have a chance to interact. Probably not. They'll probably end on some sort of negate or something along those lines. Yeah, out comes the Red Rising Dragon. Now, granted, if we can at least deal with the monster that my opponent summons, either through Memory of an Adversary or through Smashing Ground, we will obtain it ourselves. So if they end on a single big boss monster, that should be pretty good for us. Wait, they have a normal? Oh, right, this guy special summons itself. Because Fiend Tuner special summons itself. I knew that. Oh, and then out comes this guy, because they have a Synchro. Yeah, not looking good, not gonna lie. Let's hope and pray Memory of an Adversary does anything. Or Smashing Ground, I'll take either. Either one. They'll figure out the combo, I promise. Red Dragon Archfiend, or Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend. Once per turn, you can destroy as many special summon effect monsters on the field as possible with attack less than or equal to this card's attack and inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each monster destroyed. Sure! I actually have no effect monsters. Period. Do they activate its effect? Do they just click buttons? Click button, yes. No, they actually synchro off into their level 10. Whoa, this is not the one that I was thinking of. Tyrant. During a main phase, you can destroy all the cards on the field. Also, for the rest of this turn, other monsters you control cannot attack during either battle phase. When the spell or trap card is activated, you can negate the activation, and if you destroy that card. Then this card gains 500 attack. Ah, I see. They still haven't normaled, so they could normal this and then go into their 12 after nuking the field here. Short, yeah. Yep, not anything I can do. However, if this is all that they end on, I just get to steal their monster. Yeah, okay. Oh, Turret Warrior. Fantastic. That literally does nothing. Red Gardener. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, well. I think that's the end of the game. They actually had basically everything. I could have Monster Reborned and, like, brought back this guy, but what's this guy gonna do? Wait. Oh. Never mind. I didn't realize this guy had the same effect as this one. I literally read it and I thought they were the same card. They looked the same. I didn't think that this was even in the grave. I'm live! I'm alive! Let's go! I live! Let's go! I'm surprised that they didn't go for anything there, but okay. I'm just making things more interesting. Don't worry. Don't worry, I'm just making things more interesting. Alright. Let's go for your boy. The fluff? Richard? Well, okay then. Fine. I guess. Oh, with attack less than or equal to. Yeah, I just draw two of the protection spell. Well, I'm not surprised that that was what happened in bronze, but also, like, yeah, just draw two of it. Just draw two of it. It didn't matter. I literally couldn't activate the effect anyway. But yeah, I mean, they had the one out. That deck was so bad, and it didn't matter. Because ours is even worse. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope that you guys did indeed enjoy. If you did, a like is very much so appreciated. And if you want to check out more content like this, as well as more Yu-Gi-Oh!, then just be sure to subscribe. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. And remember to always stay frosty. Bye-bye.